Good morning. How are you guys today? I have my coffee. This is Nicaraguan blend. Let me taste it. I think it tastes good. Yes. I'm at the community center and I've got a couple of projects I'm working on. I'm going to be setting up my sewing machine so that I can be doing embroidery. My friend is coming to the community center. The lady I bought that last sewing machine from, the one I showed you in my last video, she's going to teach me how to make a quillo, which is a pillow quilt, and I'm going to show her embroidery so that she wants to do an embroidered name on one of her quillos for her grandchild. And then if she sees that she likes it, she's gonna buy herself an embroidery machine. And I'm also going to make heart patterns for my 4-H group for Saturday. Yay, because they're gonna make hearts. They're gonna make stuffed hearts, and I think they're gonna make stuffed hearts and also, what's that other word? Stuffed hearts and bookmarks for Valentine's Day. Yeah. And in the meantime, I also wanted you guys to know that I have been really involved in the stroke community, and I found 2 new people in Miami that have aphasia, that have had strokes. They won't be coming into here, but I did give them information through Voices of Hope, Join In, Virtual Connections, Nova. I gave them information, and they are going to get a hold of them, and I think maybe they'll join a Zoom or 2, which I hope they do. And that is so neat, because these people, the one had a stroke 10 years ago. He got some speech therapy, but it was like me. His insurance ran out, and he has not improved since. And he's not been back to the speech therapist either. And his daughter says he doesn't drive, which I can understand. So I hope that this gives him hope, that there is hope, okay? And I hope that he finds some joy like I have. And I hope the other one does too. She's a woman, but she's got slight dementia. Her niece was telling me, and she had a stroke like a year ago, and she has aphasia. So yeah, so I wish them well, hope that they seek out help, and I gave them information. Hopefully the family members push it farther, and just stuff like that. And I had my stroke group met Tuesday here at the community center, and Melissa Edridge was our speaker on Zoom. I had 4 members that showed up. 2 were new. One's mom has had a stroke, and she's learning how to deal with her mom, so she is a caregiver. And the other was she worked in the mental health facility at the local prison in Florida City, and she retired like a year ago, and the other one retired like 2 years ago, or a year ago, about a year ago. And so they've joined our community center, They want to know what they need to watch out for. And I hope I gave them some good advice on that. And yeah. Oh, and there's one other thing I want to show you. I've got Ninja Bread Man antibacterial. Isn't that cool? I love gingerbread and I love ninja bread. Oh, I love them because it's like karate with gingerbreads. My daughter used to be in Tang Soo Do, and she was a red belt, and she just wouldn't go for the test to be a black belt. She was a red belt for like over 2 years, and she would not go for the black belt test. But she was in karate since she was 4 years old until the pandemic. Yeah, until the pandemic hit, she was in karate. And it was cool, and the karate teacher was really wonderful. His name was Master Ramirez, and he was really high up in the belts. He was, I don't know if he was a 7 or 8 level black belt, but yeah. But he was so cool because when I had my stroke, he invited me to his class. I couldn't walk right. I couldn't lift my arms right. He says, "You could do this." I was like, "I cannot do this. This is impossible." But you know what? He showed me I could, because I was a little farther away from the kids. Not just kids, there are adults there too. But I had enough space where I could move. So I did some basic form of karate. I was working on the first move. Whatever it was like I did it. You know, I love when people look at a stroke person and give offerings of advice and help them. I was like 6 months out in my stroke, maybe even sooner. I think I was like 4 months out. Yeah. And I was in her karate class doing a form of karate. And I appreciated that. Now, that is a real friend. And that's why you guys need to be too. I mean, if you see someone with a stroke, do not assume they cannot do something. It's better for them to practice and try again and try again and again, because our neural pathways are still there, and they can rewire themselves. And mine got to the point where I can actually read, I can talk, I can move my hands pretty well. I still have some disconnect. Sometimes I get fatigued at night. Sometimes I get fatigued during the day. Sometimes I'm fatigued for like a couple of days straight. Sometimes my brain doesn't know how to make this work. Sometimes my brain doesn't know how to make my legs work when I try to swim. Because I've tried to swim a couple of times. I also have a problem riding a normal bike because when I get on the bike, I don't know that this side says this leg needs to pedal. It disconnects. It just does. But will that mean I'll stop? No. No, I will keep on going because that's what you do. We're tough, okay? Stroke warriors. We are. And yeah. But that's what I wanted you guys to know. And if you want, I can show you a little bit of me setting up this machine. So, for a little bit, you won't hear me doing much, but you will see me setting up this machine. All right. This is the part that I put into the machine when I put this hoop on, and the hoop will make it run in this machine. I'm gonna try a little piece for now, and then I'll see how it looks, because when this is a piece of stabilizer. There's some dust on it. I'm learning how to do the embroidery machine as well, so. But I've done it once, and I made a butterfly with a heart around a heart. I'm also going to iron this because it's a little bit wrinkly, so I want to iron it. I'll be right back. Now what do? I guess I should get out my book and look at that. That's the operation manual. This is the manual in another language. That's how you'd make some of it on software from your laptop. It hooks up to your machine. I have to read on that. I have not done that. And this is a disc on my machine, and this is a quick reference, and that will show me how to do embroidery. That is in the green section. See that? Well, I have it set up. I put the thing on it. I put my fabric on it. I put the stabilizer on it. I have it in the machine. Ooh, I have numbers and letters. Okay, I will go to letters. Hmm. messed up. My thread came out. Okay. Hmm. Well, I'm going to stop because I need to rethread this. But that's what I'm working on. I'm going to learn how to do my embroidery machine. All right. Have a great day, and I will see you guys again. Bye.